Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. We've had some crazy technical difficulties this morning, but we are here live to have a big celebration, a celebration of all of us, a celebration of success, a celebration of just being. We're all on these incredible journeys, and we really wanted to join together to celebrate. And one of the big things we want to hear or want to celebrate is so many of us have worked through Dipal's incredible package, her weight loss package. And now I can hear myself. Hold on. I can hear myself in 2 ears. But we really want to take some time to acknowledge everybody working through this package and hearing what's going on, how things are working, the successes. So we thought, what a better way to do this than all of us to come together. So here we are. I know many of you got links to join and come over and be part of the panelists. So if that's you and you didn't use the link and you want to come over here with us, raise your hand and I'll bring you over just to talk about our successes and make it a big celebration. So Dipal, I'm bringing this over to you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Gretchen. Hello, everybody. So good to see everyone here on this fine, beautiful Saturday morning. It is a beautiful, sunny day. Finally, in North Carolina, we have had rain, and tons of rain. So I know Mother Earth is very happy, and today I am very happy. So, again, I'm so excited to be here. We're here to celebrate your weight loss and also just to celebrate, just to be here to celebrate you because, we just don't do that enough. And it's so important to be in the moment and give ourselves that that lift because you know what, nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to celebrate you, and that's why I really was excited when Aram and Gretchen had asked me to do this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very excited to be here, and I want to thank the ladies that are here with us too today, joining us because they are celebrating their story and how they have overcome some of the challenges with weight. And so, thank you, ladies, for being here today. It is so important to know your personal story and to tell your personal story because that is what makes a huge difference because that's what's going to help you lift your burdens in life, right? The more you talk about your story, the more people know it's going to clear all the energy that you're holding on to. And we don't do that enough. We do it in our communities. And that's why we have this beautiful community here today, from heartache to joy. I look at the posts and I see every day somebody posting their story about something in their life. And it just gives me such joy to see that. But for for in terms of carrying all this package is all about clearing the cords of lifetimes. And so when I talk about it, we're clearing the cords of the millions. We're corded to each other. We're corded to past lives, people from past lives. We're corded to, whichever life we took, whether it was an animal life or a human life. Now think of all these lives that you have taken, and it could be 85 of them, it could be hundreds of them. And you know and to think of all the events and all the trauma, all the circumstances that you're corded to, that you've brought into this life. So it sounds exhausting. I know, and it is. And you're carrying that with you. So this program is to help you release and set you free from all those cords. There have been people who have had millions of cords. I have found hundreds of cords And especially if you're dealing with health issues, depression, anxiety, it's all courting. And a lot of it might not even be. If you've got people living with you, maybe they're going through something and they're courted. And maybe you've met somebody in the day and they're courted. So you have to clear the cords throughout the day. It is very, very important. But the biggest success, one of the biggest success, is not only the cord cutting MP3, but also the stress free MP3. Think of how much stress you carry. I don't think we know how to live without stress. I notice myself, I'll pick up my cell phone all the time, like every minute, to make sure that I'm answering my calls. Do I need to do that? Do we need to set boundaries? Yeah, we do. We probably do, to release the stress. Every time I pick up my phone, I can feel the stress. So, technology growing the way it is, stress is a huge impact. And I want you guys to understand and realize, what is your stress today? It could be financial, it could be your health, it could be your relationship. Is that what you're carrying within yourself? So let's use these tools that I'm giving you to help you release. And the women that are going to be joining us, they're going to be telling you their amazing story and how they've been. So I want to get started. I don't want to tell you about how wonderful this program is, because they're going to tell you themselves. So yeah, let's celebrate. All right. And again, thank you everyone for joining us here today.
Yeah, for sure. Did you have some music you wanted to start off the celebration with?
Oh goodness. Yes, I do. Let's see if my YouTube will work. All right. So let's go. I don't know. Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Yep.
All right. Maybe I'll just have to sing with it. This is one of my favorite songs. It's time to go. Let's go. Come on. All right. Going on right here. Celebration. All right.
Awesome. Yay.
Yes.
So ladies, we have four of you over here with us that are able just to talk about your what's happened for you, what's shifted for you since working through this program, so we can celebrate you. We have some hands raised over on the other side. So let's start the celebration here with you ladies here that are live with us, who whoever wants to talk first. We have videos to share. We got lots of celebration going on. So
all right, let's see. Hey Charanjit, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, you want to tell
Okay. Yeah. Well, first of all, good morning, everybody. Right from my childhood, I used to be very skinny. Even like in 8th grade, like I was 60-pounder. In college, I was 80-pounder. At that time, I used to gain some weight, right? So after that, after I got married and I have kids, then after 50s, I started gaining weight, especially on my stomach area. That's where I think I hold everything. But now with all these MP3 from Dipal, I mean, look at here, I'm looking gorgeous. I lost some weight. I look at my arms, there's no fat hanging, and my face, look at my face. I lost hair, and my neck looked like maybe when I was 25 years old. and I lost some weight on my legs also. But then, sorry, I had flu. I'm still recovering from that. Um, it came in my mind like when I started losing weight in the beginning, and I thought, man, I need some fat on my stomach to survive or to walk around. And guess what? It came back. So I think I self-sabotaged. Everywhere else is fine except my abdominal area. And I think seems like I may be having a problem with my digesting. So when I eat something, it seems like it just stay here. It doesn't go down. So otherwise, I'm happy, I'm healthy, and that's it. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy with I'm with people. Everything, whatever she touches, it goes. And I'm really, really blessed. And off and on, when I have little bit problem, I'll say, okay, hey, I need this MP3. I listen to that, and I'm good to go. Thank you.
Charanjit, was there a particular MP3 that really made a huge difference for you?
Cutting cords.
Cutting cords.
A lot of cords. Yeah. And the plus with that, now I have noticed, I'll have my family member, they would tell me all their BS thing, and guess what, now I have cut down on that. Some of the relatives, I just block their phone so I can relax, concentrate on myself, because when you listen to, I have to do my clearing. I don't have to, I haven't heard enough in my whole life, I listen to them. I'm not going to do it anymore. I have to concentrate on myself. I'm growing old. I'm 72 years old. If I don't do it now, then I don't want to go. Like, somebody has to take care of myself. No, that's not me. I'm a very independent person, and that's the way I want to live.
Yeah. Good. Congratulations.
Yeah, major congratulations. That's awesome. I wish we could see you. You were talking about your hair and your face, and I wish we could see you.
You can't. Oh, man, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
But Gretchen, I want you to see me because I always send you emails. I always ask questions to you.
Yeah, I know. I want to see you too.
Okay, let me see. I have to do something. Yeah, but how can I do that? Why can't I see that?
I'm not sure. I don't even see the option.
I want to go back and maybe I'll get off the phone and I'll connect on the Zoom.
Try again while we talk to some other people. That would be great. We would love to see you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'll do that.
Okay, good.
Right.
Okay. Love you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Anael.
Yeah. Hi. I'm really grateful that I've connected with all of you, and I actually a few months ago I got to a stage where I lost hope. I lost hope because I lose weight and it comes back, and I lose weight and it comes back. My thyroid doesn't work so well, and I just said, well, I just have to accept that I'm fat, and that's it. What can I do? And then I started listening to Esther Hicks about weight loss, and she spoke about it's not about the food we eat, but the thoughts that we have, and that really rang well for me because I used to be very, very thin, and I was gorgeous and thin, but I had to protect myself, and I kept telling myself that I'm fat. And the only way my body could actually get me fat was by my thyroid going out. And then I got fat. So I know that I can reverse that. I need to now reverse that and think thin. And since I've been listening to your program, your MPs, it's really put me in the vortex of thinking thin. Like I'm thinking, my thoughts have changed completely. I'm in a lot of joy and happiness all the time. I used to, every time I would put any food in my mouth, no matter what, I feel guilty. And I don't feel guilty anymore about putting food in my mouth. The first few days was a bit of a challenge because I've felt that I just want to eat I just want to really eat whatever I want, and I think I'm going to lose weight. But I realized I have to see what I'm eating in order to lose the weight. In fact, I don't even want to say lose it, because whenever I lose it, I put it back on again. I want to release it. I want to just release the weight. And I've released 8.5 pounds since I started 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago.
Good.
So I'm really happy, and I'm feeling encouraged, and I trust that this time it's going to work. This time it's going to work. It has to, because I'm 66. I'm going to be 66 this year, and if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? And not only do I want to look good, but I also want to be healthy. And I know that if I don't lose the weight, I'm going to get to a stage where I won't be healthy. And I want to sit on the floor with my grandkids and enjoy, be comfortable. And I trust this time I will succeed.
Well,
I am succeeding.
You are succeeding. And
thank you very much.
You look wonderful. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
So happy you're here. I mean, you're glowing. You're literally glowing, and you could tell. And see, there's a couple of things that you mentioned that I just kind of wrote down just so I could go back to that. See, it's that you have so much self-awareness, and that is so important. You knew that your story was telling you one thing, and then you made it a reality with your thyroid, with your health.
Yeah.
Okay? So that is such an important connection right there. And then you lost hope on top of that, which I'm sure it brought in some sadness and depression and all that, all those feelings and emotions, right? Anxiety, maybe even a little bit, as you're going through each stage of your life and you're not finding a solution, right?
Yeah.
You're not getting right down to it. But your story, I love, love, love your story and the self-awareness that you have. And that is so, so important. So that's where your body started honing in on that energy when you started this program and started clearing it out for you. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah, congratulations. And you are absolutely gorgeous. And Dipal's right. You are glowing. So
yeah, I think it's one of the best periods of my life. I'm really happy.
Oh,
I used to be very depressed and often suicidal, and thank God it's finished. It's all finished.
Nice. Beautiful.
So from here, it's only good.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for being here. And
thank you.
Congratulations on your success and your continued journey. That's awesome. Good.
Let's see. Sue, can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi. I'm sorry you can't get video. Like I tried going into Zoom, and then when I dialed for audio, it kind of, my phone will either let me do phone or internet connection. It won't let me do both. So
that's okay. You're here.
Yeah, and I'm really happy. I thank you so much. I've had a really stressful work week, and I can feel the tension. But playing your stress-free MP3 in the background and everything, it does help a lot. And I've been listening to the liposuction every day. And in the past 3 weeks, I've lost 3/4 of an inch off my waist. And I'm a normal weight person. I'm not overweight. So to lose that much in my 50s is amazing. I mean, I'm like a size 2 usually. So, I'm not skinny, I'm not fat, I'm perfect. So I don't need to lose weight, but the inches is amazing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, so you figured that it is the stress that you're holding on to. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of us tend to hold on to the stress. And sometimes, you know what, people don't even realize that they're stressed because it's become so normal, a normal way of life now, right? Ever since, I look at my children And they are, I mean, it's so much more advanced now. School just expects so much out of kids that it's just ingrained in them, the stress. And I could see it in my daughter sometimes, my 14-year-old, and I have to help her with that. I have to help her balance that. And I have to take the weight off of her because she feels like the parents expect certain things from her, and we don't. I'm like, just leave it. It's okay. I don't care, And that's the thing. That's what we have to tell ourselves sometimes. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to be. And what does that feel like? Just, I don't care. Just say it to yourself right now. I don't care. And it just feels so good, to release just that little bit. And do you meditate, Sue?
Uh, on and off. I'm better sometimes than others, but I do, yeah.
Yeah. And meditation will also help. Journaling will also help release some of the stress. Those are the two things that you probably have seen me post again and again and again. Please meditate, please journal, along with this program. Very important. So thank you for being here, Sue.
Yes, thanks, Sue.
Thanks.
We loved having you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Deepal, along those signs, like when we're talking weight loss, it's not always necessarily physical, right? Like there's emotional stuff. There's like, it's just, there's so much weight stuff is holding us down.
Yeah, you're right. Gretchen, you know what? So many people have also talked about lifting their beliefs, like feeling so much lighter in their body because their beliefs, they didn't realize how many beliefs they were carrying. They didn't realize how much energy is just in their energy field that's weighing them down. And so this program helps clear layers and layers and layers. So you're working on the spiritual level, you're working on the emotional, mental, okay, that mental level, huge, huge. Because how many times do you let your mind take over your body? Once you get something stuck in that head, I'm sure you've heard people say, I've got it stuck in my head and I can't get it out. Well, yeah, because you're letting your mind take over your body. So, this program works on all levels, all the way down to the DNA, all the way down to multiple lineages and karmic ties and vows and oaths and contracts that you have made in multiple lives. So it's a very, very deep program.
Nice. And it's so important to clear on all those levels, I'm sure, to have the lasting success in the.
It is. I've seen people say, oh, well, I don't see my weight. I'm not losing weight. And so I'm asking for them to look at, okay, don't just focus on one thing. When you're just focused on one thing and expect so much very fast, sometimes that's the energy that kind of stops you, and says, wait, you're missing something, and so think about it. Just go backwards, and for so many of you, you've only started on this program for 3-4 weeks. Give your body that time, give it that respect, give it that patience that it's looking for. I mean, you didn't become overweight overnight, right? It took time. And the energy just kept building and building and building and then manifested within your body. So now we got to clear all that. It's time to clear it. And that's why, I have mentioned to so many people, and I know one of the questions was, why is there not a refund for the program? And the reason is because it's time to hold ourselves accountable. It's time to take a program that is powerful, it is working on all levels, and really work with it. Okay, it is. I mean, you may have tried so many other diets and programs. I don't even know what all is out there, because there are so many of them. But it's time to stop giving up hope. Okay, and stop thinking and creating that belief. Oh, this is just another program. It's not going to work for me. But the reason you purchased it or will be purchasing it or thinking about it is because it's resonating with you. There is something there that really, really is is pulling you towards it because you know that this is the energy that you need to finally break through, have that breakthrough, which is what we're always looking for. But if you expect too quick, too fast, sometimes that won't happen because you have so much more to clear.
That makes perfect sense. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Um, let's see, there is an 845 number. I'm not really sure who that is. Hello?
Hi, Dipal. It's Catherine.
Oh, hey, Catherine. How are you?
Okay. I've been doing so much better since I started this program. I mean, your other programs have helped me tremendously in so many ways. And this is just adding to my success. As you know, I've been having a lot of health issues. And with that comes extra weight through inflammation and just wanting to protect my body. And I started off with the cord cutting MP3, and I felt so much lighter afterwards because like I've been pretty good about trying to clear cords for people. But when you started talking about clearing these cords to all of these events and situations and stuff, it just made so much sense. And every time I listen to that, I just feel like I'm releasing more and more, all the different layers. I can feel my illness is getting better. I feel the inflammation leaving my body when I do the cord cutting, and then when I do the stress no more, because stress is a huge part of causing my inflammation and aggravating my illness. And I am like, the first couple of weeks, I didn't see any weight loss. I didn't see any reduction in anything other than feeling better. But I knew that the program was working because when I meditate and I check in with my body was healing for the first time in a very long time. And it's a very slow process, but it's working. And then I am healing. I can feel it. And then now probably this last week, my clothes they're getting looser. I mean, I try not to step on the scale because I know that it can mess with my head. But when my clothes feel looser and I feel healthier and able to move better, it's just been an incredible journey. And I'm very grateful to be on it with you.
Thank you, Catherine. It's so good to have you on it. And I'm so happy. And by the way, congratulations. You just, yeah. Another semester, is it?
Yes, one more down, only 3 more to go.
Yeah, so think about all the cords you carry, right? Are you doing an online class or you're actually going to class?
No, they're mostly online. There's Skype classes and then independent study.
Okay, but still, it's a classroom setting, and it is very stressful what you're going through, school and then your health, and kids trying to manage so many different things. And that's what we do on a daily basis, right? We're pulling every single direction. I mean, there's like plugs all over the place. If I had outlets on me.
Well, that's one of the biggest things is I no longer feel responsible for everybody else.
Yes.
I'm able to set now healthy boundaries, even with my family and the people that I love. I'm learning that I can set these boundaries and everybody doesn't hate me. And I don't have to be the person that takes care of everyone, and that being able to finally let that sink in has just been huge.
Yes. Congratulations. Beautiful self-awareness. Again, I love it when you guys get to that point where you're realizing what has been stopping you from clearing the weight. And so awesome. Thank you for sharing your story, sweetheart.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All of you ladies that are here joining us, is there advice? Are there tips? Is there something that you recommend while you're doing this program for other people that are doing it or people that might want to join in? I'd love to hear anything from all of you too around that.
I would say the biggest thing is be patient. Be patient and be looking at the scale because, like in my situation, better things than weight loss were happening in my body. You have to be in touch with your body and notice the subtle little changes, even if it's just in your emotional state. that will eventually lead to the weight loss.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. You're right. It's the little things. When we can notice the little things, it's going to start changing your cells because you start to release serotonin, a happy hormone, right? And when your body's happy and your mind is happy, which is where the hormones release, everything else starts to trickle and follow that pattern. So it is so important, and thank you for bringing that up, Catherine, is noticing even the little changes because we're always looking for the big picture and we forget about the small one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sue, is there anything you want to chime in on, or Anael?
What I did is I downloaded, I recorded the MP3s onto my phone, like I got a recorder, and so in the evenings and in the mornings, in the evening I put it on, and it just goes through everything, everything that you've given me. So usually I fall asleep at some stage. I hear, but I fall asleep. And then it just carries on and on and on. And eventually I wake up at some stage and I switch it off. When I wake up in the morning, first thing I do, I put it on. And again, sometimes I fall back asleep again. But it's like playing all the time. When I have spare time, I'm just listening to it. And when I went for a walk on the beach today, I listened again. And I really feel it's really supporting me and keeping me on track. And it's really keeping me focused.
Good.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice.
And also the session that we did was really helpful.
Wonderful. Thank you for bringing that up. That is, sometimes when you get that one-on-one, and we can dive deeper, you may not realize it when you do it yourself versus when you have somebody to assist you and guide you along your journey. And that's very important. If you can take an opportunity to do that, I highly encourage anyone who hasn't purchased the program or would like to upgrade the program. I highly encourage that because many people have had their aha moments or breakthroughs even from that, just connecting one-on-one, just so that we can really get in there, because sometimes it's you just need that little bit of guidance. And if you're feeling lost, then you definitely should gear towards package B, which has the one-on-one side.
I have two people with their hands raised that I think are part of your program. So I'm going to bring them over. One's Aisha and one's Donna. I'm going to bring you ladies over because your hands are raised, and your video will be on. So we would love to see you. But if something happens and you don't want to be on video, you can turn that off.
Hey, there we go. We can't hear you, Aisha.
Here, let me see if I can do that.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I've just got back from the gym, so I've got no makeup on. I'm really embarrassed now.
You look gorgeous. Please don't worry about that.
First of all, Dipal, thank you for the package. The first thing I will say, I did leave a couple of comments on the chat. I'm somebody that trains very hard. I train very hard, actually. And what I realized is I was punishing myself for things where I have not forgiven myself. And I realized I take it out on my body. And I stress eat because I have quite a stressful lifestyle. So what I found very, very useful is as soon as I want to eat something, when I'm very stressed, I listen to the MP3, and I listen to them on my phone. So I have constant access to them. And that's really, really helpful. That's really helpful. Also, I have digestive issues, and I know that's stress related. But what I did was I did something naughty. I had a croissant, and then I listened. I never eat wheat, but I just wanted to test the program. I had a croissant, and then I listened to the MP3 that helps with digestion, and I listened to it twice. And it didn't affect me the way it normally did. But I will stay off the croissants because I'm working on my stomach area at the moment. But I just wanted to test it. And I have to say, if you can have the balance in your digestion, with the stress, the weight comes off. I'm not thinking about the weight. It's mainly it's just my stomach area that I'm focusing on. But I'm not thinking about that. If I can manage the stress, balance my hormones, and then work on having good digestion, and I've started to alkaline my diet a lot more, the weights, I look slimmer. And again, I won't go on the scales because I train hard. So if I get on the scales, it will make me think, oh God, I haven't lost anything. But my clothes are fitting me much better.
And you know what? That's a great, again, beautiful self-awareness that's happening. Punishing self. That was interesting when you brought that up, how we punish ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you guys found that you punish yourself for eating even a small piece of chocolate, or, you know, it's that guilty feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is punishing yourself when you feel that way, because that energy starts to just turn into something else, and hatred for your body is what it turns into. You know, I've seen people look in the mirror and go, God, I hate my body. I hate how I look, you know, and it's not fair. It's not fair to your body. And we have to start showing our body some love so that it can show us some love. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is so important. So, so beautiful. Thank you for sharing your story. Is there something particular that you used, a particular MP3 that really pushed it?
Well, what I do is I have all of them on, and I actually wrote to support, and I go, what do I do? Do I listen to one a day, or what do I do? And they said, do what you feel is best. So can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So what I've now done is I first and foremost, I wanted to go to liposuction. I didn't. I went to cord cutting, and then I went to stress eating. Yeah. I did those two first, and then I went to liposuction. And what I will say to anyone that may stress eat, or somebody that has a very stressful lifestyle and they have to look after lots of people and things like that, having that MP3 on your phone, literally, I was at, there was a salsa event last night, which I went to, and there was a lot of food there. A lot of my friends are Brazilian, and there was a lot of very fattening food there. I listened to that MP3 before I actually went out. And I can tell you, I didn't touch anything because I managed it. I managed the stress. So therefore, I didn't crave it. So I really appreciate the stress eating just as much as I do the liposuction. And I charge my water as well.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
So, and I find that, I don't know if it works, but what I'm trying to do is, I'm somebody that's deeply analytical. So I'm trying to release that. I'm working on releasing it. What do I need to do? I need to see evidence. I'm not doing that. I'm going, let go, which is something I struggle with.
And that's another thing that I teach people, is to stop working from that left brain and let your right brain. It is so hard because I'm very analytical as well. And I want to see black and white, you know, and
yeah.
Because I was a pharmaceutical sales rep, I've never, I didn't even know about energy until just a couple of years ago. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And so now when my husband says something, I'm like, oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about, you know, and oh, it's black and white. I'm like, no, it's not black and white.
Absolutely. The other thing I was going to say to anyone doing it is, when we get stressed, I think we overanalyzing. If we listen to the stress MP3, that does release it.
Yeah.
I can talk. I'm only talking about my experience. I find it releases it, and I try to get out of my head and go into my heart, because when I'm doing that, I find it's more effective. The MP3s are more effective when I'm in my heart as opposed to my head.
Yeah, you're right. And you're not the only one who has mentioned that they have used the liposuction last.
Yes.
First, because they tried to use it first and it didn't work so well. They're like, I'm not losing weight. And I'm like, okay, use the stress, you know, and So as soon as they start using the stress-free MP3, then their body's like, okay, now I'm ready for the liposuction.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Can I just ask though, this is something for me, everything seems to be my stomach. I know I have stress and I'm working on managing it, but with the liposuction, you're saying with time that will improve.
It will. Do you give me 1 second? I'm getting excess cortisol levels in your fat cells and estrogen levels. And
Okay.
you have hormone imbalance within the cells. And what happens is sometimes those cells will hide in the tissues and in the muscles. And they're like, no, I don't want you to see me. I just want to hide here so I could come out later. So just set the intention anytime you use these MP3s, especially the liposuction or the cord cutting, just clear the estrogen or clear the cortisol from my body, especially the stress-free MP3. Just ask it to clear the estrogen and the cortisol.
Okay. Can I just ask though, I've gone on quite an alkaline diet. I've come off any type of soy product for the last few years. So I don't understand why I'm producing so much estrogen. That doesn't make, do you know what I mean? When I've worked on, as I said, alkalining the diet, which is something I really did not enjoy doing.
Right.
So, because I thought estrogen was to do with to eating soya products and stuff like that, or is it because my hormones are out of balance?
Yeah. So if you're going to change in your life, perimenopause, menopause, all the fun stuff, that will throw your body off, and it'll just sit there in the fat cells because it has no place to go. So it'll just sit there for a while, but we can work on that. Yeah.
Well, I've got my one-to-one with you, so yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. And thank you, everybody in the program.
Thank you for joining. It was great having you here. Your energy's awesome.
Thank you, Gretchen. And please thank Aram as well.
I will for sure.
Yeah.
I will for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we have Donna here too, and I see Lisa's hand. I'm going to bring her over. And Donna, are you driving? Wait, I can't hear you. Okay, are you driving? I still can't hear her. There, can we hear you now? No, we can't hear you, Donna. Don't wreck.
Oh, there's Lisa.
There's Lisa. Donna, can we hear you yet? We'll keep you unmuted to see if we can hear you. Lisa, we'd love to hear from you while Donna's working on her audio.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Lisa.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I think everybody's in their car. Maybe I should get in my car.
I know. Don't drive and do Facebook Live.
I'm parked.
Okay, good.
I'm parked, so I thought I would join you guys out here. So I've had wonderful success.
Awesome.
So I have already dropped a size, and I've lost 4 inches.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you tell us how what you did, or what MP3s, or what self-realizations you've had?
I can tell you, when I first got the MP3s, I did them all, and I made myself sick. So then I kind of took a step back, and I actually did the stress no more for 3 weeks. And I did it every morning and every night. And that was the one that really, really helped me. And then I also was doing the cord cutting as well. Every time I woke up, I did it. And every time right before bed, I would do the cord cutting. And I used those 2 specifically for the last 3 weeks. And just in this past week have I put in the liposuction.
Yep, just what we talked about before. You know, that a lot of people are taking a step backwards, saying, "Wait a second, what am I really holding on to?" And then moving forward with the liposuction. So yeah.
Well, find that I do have a very stressful job, and I have a lot of stress just because me and my husband are in separate countries, so there's a lot of stress with that. So it helped. It really calmed. I was surprised how calm I would feel within minutes of using it, and it has made a definite difference in my work life. Um, and I would slowly integrate some of the other MP3s, but not every day. Just kind of maybe one day and one the other day, or one at night or one in the morning. And then this week I've done the liposuction multiple times, and it feels like it's on supercharge. But I feel good. I mean, I just feel good. And I don't own a scale. And so every weekend or every other weekend, I go to the mall. And every time I go, I'm down in size.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
You know what? Do you feel like the stress-free also made a difference? And some of the cord cutting, stress-free, do you feel like it made a difference in your family dynamic, like your relationships with your family as well?
Yes. Me and one of my brothers are very close, but my other brother is also now more engaged than he was before.
Oh, wow.
So, and then, and even my husband, because my husband works grueling hours like I do. And, you know, I said to him the other day, I'm like, did you call me? And he was like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you did. You know? So, you know, it's hard for us because we're on different time frames, and but it's just made a huge difference in my life. Just having just that one MP3. I can't believe how much one made such a huge difference for me.
Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing your story. And thank you for being here, Lisa.
Thank you for creating this. This is huge for us.
Thank you, Lisa. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. So Donna's getting a headset on. Hopefully that we can hear her with her headset. She's still working on it. We can't hear you. We really want to hear you. She's all bubbly. We can pretend like we know what she's saying.
Sounds good.
She looks fabulous.
Oh my goodness. Well, while she's...
I have a couple questions here, Dipal. Before I get to those, do you want to announce the link for anybody who might want to buy your package that maybe hasn't bought it yet?
Yeah, definitely. All right. So let me go to the link. All right. It is orderjoynow.com/Dipal, DIPAL, the number 16, and then another /. So again, it's orderjoynow.com /Dipal, DIPAL, the number 16, /. With this program, you will receive, let me just go over the MP3s. You're going to get the liposuction, the energetic liposuction MP3. You will receive the stress-free, oh, well, that was the free one, wasn't it? Is that included, Gretchen? The Stress No More? Is that free? Is there a free link to that?
I hear her, but them still not hear me.
Gretchen, can you hear me?
Everybody gone.
Gretchen? Hello?
Okay, I'm here. I was on mute talking away. Donna, we can hear you. Just give us 1 second. We want to hear from you.
Yeah. So you're going to get the energetic liposuction, cord cutting, weight loss.
Just give me a minute.
Physiological and stress eating MP3. And that's package A. And then with package B, you'll get all 4 of those MP3s along with a one-on-one session. So that's what's included in the package. And there's only a few more sessions left. So if you're going to grab that, I would grab it today, as it does get booked up very quickly, as maybe some of these other ladies can tell you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, there's will the stress free or the stress no more be available still to them, Gretchen?
If they listen to the replay, it's announced in there. So if they listen to the replay of the call, which I can post that, where to listen to that, they can grab that for free.
Yeah.
It's a great way to test the work and see how you like how Dipal works. And the other thing about this package is we did shut it down for a little while because it needed a break because Dipal needed to, it's selling like hotcakes. I'm not sure how long it's going to be available. So if you guys are on the fence, like, maybe not, my advice is to jump on if this sounds like it's something for you, because I honestly don't know. It may close down
Give me a minute.
Sunday evening. It may close down, a couple days after that. I'm just not sure yet. So just if you're interested, don't procrastinate. Okay. Anything you want to add there, Dipal?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
we have Donna.
Are you hearing me?
We can finally hear you, and now she's outside.
I parked in the people's parking lot. I just took my daughters from piano. But anyway, this program has been so amazing. I don't even know where to start. I just know I'm doing the lipo and the cord cutting, and I'm down 9 pounds now. And I got hypothyroidism. I wasn't losing any weight. I was gaining. I went to the gym for a top gym in my area for 2 years straight, and all I gained was muscles and still all the fat. This is the only thing that has worked in 2 years time. 9 pounds in what? I don't remember when. How many days ago did I start? The last program, whatever it is. I'm just so excited I can't even talk. But 9 pounds for me, I got diabetes, everything else they say that I have, and I'm down 9 pounds. I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know, but here I go.
Oh, look at you.
Yep, 9 pounds. And what is it, Depot? I think it's 2 weeks Gretchen, something like that when I bought the package, something like that.
Yeah.
2 weeks, 9 pounds for somebody who's diabetic and hypothyroidism, menopause. I'm 48, menopause, everything. Man, yeah, this is just amazing. I'm not even going to lie to you. It is amazing. And I didn't even do a one-on-one with her. So I'm here wondering what it would be like to actually do a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Well, yep. You look wonderful.
Thank you. I feel wonderful too. Yeah, something emotional going on with the package too, because I'm happier. I didn't even set in to do this. I was at work and I just put my headphones on and started with the lipo because I just said, let me try this. Started with the lipo. And then I was just doing it while working. I didn't sit, close my eyes, follow any instruction. I was just at my desk working. I do a 12-hour shift, sitting down, typing away. And I just did it. And when I looked at the scale, I was like, what? I'm down 5 pounds? And nah. So then I weighed again. I went to the doctor and I weighed again. And she said, 5 pounds, what did you do? I said, nothing, because I wasn't thinking it was the MP3 that I was listening at work. But then when I started, I was like, that's the only thing that I changed. So I knew it was it. And then I continued listening and I'm falling off. I was putting on my panties this morning and I need new panties. So, I mean, yeah.
And you pointed out a very important thing as well, Donna, is that, you're dealing with all these health issues. A lot of the times your doctor will ask you, you need to lose some weight. You need to lose some weight. And sometimes you don't know what to do. You don't know if it's genetic. You don't know what it is, because you think it's these things. Oh, maybe I'm eating too much. Maybe it's more of you never think about that energetic aspect, right? Who thinks about that? But there's so much of it that is energy, right? And when you're working with both the energy as well as doing something about it, maybe trying to eat properly, taking your medications or whatever. And even there are medications that'll cause weight gain, right? So we need to clear all this. And then you will have these amazing results like Donna and Anael and Aisha and Lisa and so many others, Ranjit, everybody, Sue, even Sue, who doesn't even have weight to lose. She's just like, I just want to lose a little bit, just this tiny little bit that I'm holding on to. And it works for all of that. So energetically, let's clear the energy. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Gretchen, I think you're on mute again.
There I am, talking away. Donna, I told you you're gorgeous, so in case you didn't hear that.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. We're running out of time, but I have a couple questions here that I want to address, or for you to address, Dipal. One is someone saying that they're not overweight, but they have major disruption in digestive system. Anything and everything they eat causes pain and bloating immediately. Is the program good for them, and would it help?
So I'm already seeing cords attached to their digestion, and it's coming from multiple lives. There are about 90,000 cords, especially on the left side of their digestive system. I don't know if they get a lot of cramping on that side particular, but quite a bit of cords attached there. So if you're going to purchase the program, I definitely recommend the cord cutting MP3. And you do have stress in your life. You do have a lot of things that you're going through right now. So the stress no more. Take advantage of that. It's a free MP3.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. And the other question, we're not doing clearings today, guys. I see a couple of those, but this was more just a celebration. We wanted to get on and celebrate and answer any questions. So I see someone's asking, would you ask people where to begin? They eat very well. They do yoga. They do Zumba 3 times a week. Post-menopause, weight doesn't move. Where would I begin with the MP3s? And she's a longtime meditator and healer.
Awesome. So I got for you was stress, whether it's conscious or maybe you have subconscious stress that you don't know that you're holding on to. Even the healthiest people actually have heart attacks or pass because of stress. Stress is just so important to recognize and deal with and clear. So again, the free MP3, you could start with that, but I really would love for you to use the cord cutting MP3, and then mainly the cord cutting MP3 is what I'm getting, and then move on to the liposuction MP3.
Perfect. Can't get back to my video. Okay, great. Good. That's what we have for questions. Anything else you want to add before we wrap this up? I just want to say thank you, everybody, for being here. This was so much fun hearing everybody's stories.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for being here, taking time out of your day, this beautiful Saturday morning. So thank you, Gretchen, and then thank you, Aram, for having this platform, and for all of us coming together. Thank you so much, all the women that were here to share their story. So important, very important. I wish we could do this more often. I love this. So thank you. And I hope to connect with a lot of you who have not purchased the package yet. But if you do have any personal questions, you can always connect with me on Facebook, either from Heartache to Joy. That would be a great way we could connect there. And or you could email me, so we can connect either way. But I'd love to hear from you guys, and thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. See ya.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.